In February 1959, 9 hikers cut their tent open from the inside and ran into a snowstorm, barefoot, in -30 degrees. Some had their skulls crushed. One was missing her tongue. And to this day, no one, not scientists, not the government, not the survivors' families, can agree on what chased them. Welcome back to the Mystery Files. Today we're diving into one of the most debated unsolved mysteries in modern history, the Dyatlov Pass Incident. 9 experienced hikers, 1 mountain, 1 night that ended in a tragedy so strange the Soviet Union sealed the case files for decades. Stick around, because the final theory in this video might be the one that finally makes sense, or it might just leave you with more questions. In late January 1959, a group of 10 university students and graduates set out from Sverdlovsk, Russia, led by 23-year-old Igor Dyatlov. They were experienced skiers and mountaineers, trained for harsh winter conditions. One member turned back early due to illness, a decision that likely saved his life. The remaining 9 continued toward Kholat Syakhl, a mountain whose name in the local Mansi language translates to Dead Mountain. They planned to return by February 12th. They never did. On the night of February 1st, the group set up camp on the slope of Kholat Syakhl. It was against their own protocol. They should have descended to the tree line for shelter. Instead, they stayed on the open mountainside. Sometime in the night, the tent was cut open from the inside. Not the entrance, the side wall. And the hikers fled into a snowstorm, wearing little more than socks, with temperatures far below freezing. Whatever happened, it happened fast enough that grabbing boots and coats wasn't an option. When the hikers didn't return, a search party was sent out. Weeks later, searchers found the abandoned tent, cut open, still holding their belongings. Nearby, they discovered the first bodies, partially clothed, without shoes, some without hats or gloves, scattered as if they'd been running. 2 were found near a makeshift fire. Others were found further away, as though they'd tried to return to camp and didn't make it. It would take almost 3 months to find them all. The last 4 bodies, found in a ravine, had injuries that stunned investigators. 1 had a fractured skull. 2 others had severe chest fractures, comparable to the kind of force seen in a high-speed collision. Yet there were no external wounds, no broken skin. 1 woman was missing her tongue and eyes. The official autopsy attributed the deaths to hypothermia and an unknown compelling force, a phrase that, decades later, still fuels the mystery. Theory 1. An avalanche. Investigators in 2019 proposed a slow-moving slab avalanche could explain the injuries and the sudden flight from the tent. Critics point out the snow pattern and tent placement don't fully match typical avalanche behavior. Theory 2. A secret Soviet weapons test. Some witnesses reported strange orange lights in the sky around that time. Theory 3. An attack, either by local Mansi tribesmen or escaped prisoners, though there was no evidence of a struggle or theft. Theory 4. Infrasound, a rare weather phenomenon that can cause panic and disorientation. Each theory explains part of the puzzle. None of them explain all of it. In 2019, Russian authorities reopened the investigation and later concluded an avalanche was the likely cause. But many relatives of the victims rejected the explanation, saying it doesn't account for the specific injuries or the strange behavior that night. To this day, the Dyatlov Pass remains one of the most searched, unsolved mysteries in the world. Not because there's no theory, but because there are too many, and none of them fit perfectly. That's the story of the Dyatlov Pass Incident, a case that's been studied for over 60 years and still isn't fully solved. Let me know in the comments which theory you believe. And if you liked this video, subscribe to The Mystery Files. Every week, we uncover the stories history left unexplained.